Good evening, Freedom Chapel Christian Church. It's your pastor, Roz Nichols, bringing you this moment of encouragement. And this moment draws its inspiration from Deuteronomy, the 30th chapter, the 19th verse, and from legendary entertainer Jennifer Holliday. On yesterday, I was blessed to attend the Women's Foundation's annual tribute luncheon, in which they honor and recognize women who are doing positive, transformative work as they give back to our community. Jennifer Holliday was the keynote speaker, and she offered some of the most powerfully heartfelt words I've heard from a keynote speaker in a very long time. You may recall that Dreamgirls brought Jennifer to our collective attention in 1980. On yesterday, she stood before us without notes or even a podium to safely stand behind and talk to us about the struggles she's endured in the 50 years of her life and in over 30 years in the entertainment business. Jennifer said, quite frankly, "I've had more downs than ups in my lifetime." She shared with us not only her struggle to gain her self-esteem and to appreciate who she was beyond her ability to sing as she battled with her weight. And she even acknowledged that at the age of 30, she attempted suicide, having gone undiagnosed for many years with clinical depression. She is grateful today to be able to acknowledge that she did get the help and therapy that she needed, and it has given her a particular sensitivity to women and men who are battling with mental illness. It is by giving back, Jennifer acknowledged, that it is helping her to deal with the darkness that can sometimes take over the soul with that disease. More recently, she has been diagnosed with MS, which is a disease that has its own random set of symptoms in which you're never quite sure what you will face from one day to the next. Jennifer said that she's even had a bout of blindness in one eye as a result of her disease. Still, Jennifer reminded us that we are to encourage one another, particularly young women, and I would say young men, to grow from the inside, to learn to value and appreciate who they are, not what they do, but who they are. And Jennifer says that she's learning and has learned to do that, and that as a result, she made a decision to choose life and to move forward. Those were powerful words, and her words reminded me of the words that Moses spoke to the Israelites at the sunset of his work and effort in their midst. Moses says in Deuteronomy 30 and 19, the chapter is wonderful, but the verse says, "I set before you today life and death, blessings and curses. Today, choose life." That's powerful. Jennifer said that her decision to choose life is not based on whether or not she's rich. She said to choose life is not to choose life if you're rich. It's not to choose life if you're healthy. It's not to choose life if you have the perfect mate or if all things are going well. No, instead, Jennifer said that to choose life means that if by the grace of God you wake up today, that means that in this one day you have all that you need, all the friends, all the family, all the resources that you need to make this a beautiful day. I tell you what, I was brought to tears. That was indeed a moment of encouragement for me, and I just want to pay it forward and share it with you. Perhaps you're like Jennifer. Maybe you may even be like that mother to that son in Langston Hughes's poem, in which you want to acknowledge life for me ain't been no crystal stair. However, I want you to remember Jennifer, and I want you to remember Moses and Deuteronomy 30 and 19. Choose life. Choose life and move forward. I believe that the gift from God came to us on yesterday through Jennifer Holliday as a reminder that life is not based on perfection. It's based on choice. And today we choose life and move forward. These are my words of encouragement to you. I do hope that they will inspire you on this day. I look forward to seeing you on Sunday, all bright-eyed at 8:15 for our Agape Buffet Breakfast and 9 a.m. for worship and praise. And have a safe and try to have a dry weekend. And remember, I love you. and God loves you even more. Blessings. Bye now.